Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are back with another fantasy review. This review is not going to be just for last round. It's going to be for the the last few rounds since I wasn't able to do this. So let's just kick things off. Did a, I didn't do a review for round 4. However, I did make a community post. I'm not going to bother with that. Anyway, round 5 is where we're going to kick things off. This was like when my first uh, my first problems involving injuries I encountered during this round. Sam Doherty, I didn't realize he had been injured for round 8 and round 5, and I didn't realize that until after the first game of the round had started, which Carlton were playing in. And I didn't have at that point any benched defenders. So as you can see here, I managed to squeeze in Noah Bolter. I had to get rid of Cozzy Pickett, not Cozzy Pickett. I wanted to get rid of Cozzy Pickett, but I couldn't in the end. So instead, I had to get rid of Connor Rosie because look, it was a complicated scenario. I had Jacob Van Rooyen on the bench, or at least that's what I wanted to have. It's a really complicated maneuver I had to pull off to get someone to score in place of Doherty. But at the end of the story, I managed to get a Noah Bolter, who's a dual position defender forward in the back line. So I got 64 points in place of Doherty. Sicily, I put as my captain. That was a mistake. I thought I could do the loophole trick, the vice captain loophole. Then I realized actually I could have. Never mind. Whatever. Probably wasn't going to do it anyway with 108. But yeah, anyway, this week was kind of a bit messy for me. It really didn't go too well. Bontempelli, I remember if Bontempelli scored like one more game under 100, I would have traded them out, which would have been a very bad idea considering what he scored next round. But yeah, I scored 1,920 this round. Round 6, as you can see there, Bontempelli scored 148. This was another big mistake with my captaincy. I really thought Jeremy Cameron would go big against us. He was playing the Sydney this week, who had no Tom McCartan, Paddy McCartan, or Dane Rampy, so I thought he'd just go absolutely massive. I knew they'd smash us, which they did. Cameron kicked 5 goals, 17 disposals, but somehow only managed 87 points. Unfortunately, Tom Hawkins, this was when he started to hit a bit of form, and as a result, he scored 5 goals as well. So if Hawkins had have not played so well, then Cameron could have potentially kicked a few more goals, and that would have been a good fantasy choice. Other than that, Dacos went big this round. I completely forgot to mention that I traded Dacos in round 4. I didn't originally have him in my team, but there you go. Anyway, uh, yeah, not much to say otherwise. I traded Cozzy Pickett out after this round because I mean 37 points. That's pretty bad. Um, yeah, Warple went alright. That's right. Tom Green, he got suspended for this one round, and I didn't have. Well, I didn't think because I thought Alan Davey was injured. Turns out he wasn't. I mean, it was a good choice bringing in Crouch anyway. He scored 45 more points. So yeah, I traded out Tom Green for just the week, and brought in Brad Crouch, who was going very well at the time. Then the following round, after that round, so yeah, 1,972 points there. And the following round was my biggest round, and pretty much everyone's biggest round because all the big fantasy players seem to really go big this round. Like Oliver, Brayshaw, Bontempelli was alright. Tom Green went massive. Laird, Warple, Ashcroft, Marshall went huge. Taranto, Sheasel, they all went big. So 2,255, that's my best score so far. although it was actually a pretty average score, as you can see here. My round 7 ranking was only 24,000, so it wasn't even that good. Um, which, yeah, usually, but whatever. So, now we move on to round 8. So here we are with my upcoming team. I'm going to go with the Dacos for captaincy, and then Oliver for VC. So Noah Long looks like he's going to be out for another week. So if Oliver goes big, then I'll chuck the loophole on him uh, and get his score. But Dacos should go big as well. We don't have Ryan Clark. Actually, I think we do have Ryan Clark. He was injured for the first few rounds, but he's back now. So never mind. I was going to say we don't have Ryan Clark, who's our main forward line tagger, so we'll tag Dacos, but he is actually playing. So yeah, so maybe I should yeah, if Oliver scores like 110 or something, I'll take that really. Obviously in the last couple of weeks I replaced Cosy Pickett with Rochelle. I'm very much liking this midfield. I brought Laird in after his price dropped. That's another thing I forgot to mention actually. Back in round 5, I brought him in because his price had dropped quite a bit, and I thought that he had to turn around eventually. And in the 3 weeks since I brought him in, he scored 118, 120, and 110. So he's been superb. Cameron, I'm going to keep him in the team for now. He had a good run of form. I saw his matchups and I thought he is going to have a good run of form, and he did. I'm going to keep him in for now. If he starts to slow down, then look, he's a key forward. He's clearly not your typical fantasy player, so I might have to get him out eventually. Maybe bring back in Dunkley since he's started to turn it around a bit. That's who I traded Dunkley out for, Jeremy Cameron. Um, yeah, other than that, I think that's all I have to say. No more Cam McKenzie in the team. I traded him out for Ollie Lord. Kenzie was just like, I don't. They were putting a sub on him. He was getting dropped. I eventually decided to get rid of him, free up a bit of cap space, so I can maybe get a more expensive player next week. Lord seems to be playing pretty consistently now. He's played the last couple at least. So yeah, that'll wrap up my review for today. Hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.